There you go. Should be live right now. The goat. Yeah. Sorry about that. I also personally have been preferring YouTube streams on other streamers that I watch at nighttime. Because for some reason, Discord screen share on mobile doesn't share audio on Twitch anymore. 360 according to the calculator. I see. Let's complete this half of the objective first. Because it's an NPC boss. $5. Yo, geez, thank you for the 500 bits. Thank you so much. $5. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Wait, I think it's over here. Damn it. I don't have time. Ah! If it isn't Nereus, the bloody finger. Bro, the cough drop fund for the voice actors in this game must have gone crazy. Melania? What else is on the board? Morgott?
You scheming little thief.
Maybe it was DTS. He did Morgott.
Wait, please. It was bound to happen someday. What a shit show.
Theo? Could have been Theo. Yeah, you're right. Could have been Theo. I was off by like 180,000, yeah. Well, 180 more thousand than what I currently had. Swed killed Mogan Melania with a +12 rusted anchor, then died to Nereus. That sounds like Elden Ring to me. Nothing out of the ordinary, Smile. I don't see the problem, officer. I think he's gonna go for worms, yeah, to block the both lines. That makes sense. That probably was Theo. Okay, how can I take advantage of that being Theo? Probably collect all the capital squares. Great players died in Nereus. Great players don't see bingo lines. Honestly, restoring Radon's Great Rune is probably something that I should be doing. But I think he'd be probably trying to steal that to build row one up. So we'll go for maybe first, I guess. Make him cash in his worms. Cash in his gummy worms. And then we'll probably go for pots and then Moog Market Shackle afterwards. Damn. Okay. So Godric with Melania's weapon then? Or Radon? We'll go for the long block then. We'll go for ritual pots because there's gonna be one by Radon's Great Rune, and so if that was Radon, he'll ding that before I get there, and then I can just get the ritual pot and go downstairs to the Moog ritual pot. What's up, Crafty Fox? How are you doing? Welcome in.
It's been an eight. How can I?
Okay, let's just go for it. And then if we don't get it, then we're already in the capital for the block. This can be a little greedy because I guess my diagonal is still alive. So this could actually be like a little bit of a throw on my diagonal pressure if he just gets pots. But I'm working on both in case he gets, you know, progress on both. That way I'm able to snag one of them and not get bingoed. Looks like he did Godric then with Melania's, if I had to guess. I don't know if he has Radon even set up or killed. No, it has to Radon because he has the column 3 to threaten as well. So underground is still good for him. So it has to be Radon, and he's just not going for it. Maybe Crucible Knights next then. Okay, so Crucible Knights. We'll have to do the quicker ones and not go underground. Maybe abandon that Craven Ghost Glove Wart Bellbearing Square, because he might be gunning for that to create pressure. So that also gets him underground. But he probably marked Crucible Knights first. But you have to be in Stormvale for that if he wants to do 2 more. Or be here. So I don't know. I don't know if he would have Radon dead. It's very interesting. I genuinely am kind of lost as far as info goes on what he's doing. Did I not grab the Grace? Wait, I killed Goldfree. Oh, the Erdtree Sanctuary. I'm like, where's the Grace? I'm just gonna pump like full strength. So I have enough HP for the rest of the run. 30 is enough. Just gonna pump full strength. Okay, we'll grab the shackle first. Yeah, it does, England. Which is why I chose to do the faster ones, because I think I had a suspicion that Jack was gunning for those two. Because if you're underground, you can grab the Graven Ghost Glove or Bell Bearing 1 square as well. So there is definitely a reason to still be down there. Also NPC boss down there as well. So underground was pretty powerful. So I was trying to shut down the synergy. Because I think he had a head start on underground. And I also already have the Margit one, so we'll just grab the Moog one. Don't hit the lobster. Fuck. Damn. Okay. Then we'll grab the pot from doing a sewer skip. That brings me to 12, and then I just pick one. Took like 2 to work on. I'll just do one of them. Oops. You're playing against me in bingo and you didn't figure out where to go for any square. That's probably not a dream. It's probably a realistic representation of how that would go. Lore accurate. Yeah, I mean, because it's one thing to know the square. Well, yes, I know that you know some squares, but I feel like when you're playing bingo, it's a lot different because like you forget where things are. You're, like your brain just like stops working. If that makes sense. Hi, Idolus. How are you? Hello. Alrighty. But yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. Playing bingo and not knowing what to do is kind of a nightmare. Hell yeah, Payno. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, it was fun. Playing League was fun. Love playing with Dom. That's huge. Really moved. Hell yeah. Are you all set up? Like, is your PC all set up and everything? Not even close. I see. I'm sure there's like boxes everywhere. Yeah, no, I didn't mind at all. I don't know if Dom did either. Okay, no. I had fun playing with Domulus. Brazil won last minute, really? That's sick. I feel like a lot of soccer wins are in the last minutes or in extra time. Is it just because like the pressure is high, I guess? Because like you're in the final countdown? I don't know. I feel like most goals happen. I guess towards the end you're kind of like gassed. So plays are much more important towards the end. Yeah, 90 minutes of soccer. We got in and Chucky immediately darted out the door. Oh my god. That is crazy. He tried to run? I can't believe that. Did you think that he would try to run? That's crazy. That's so scary. I can't believe that. I'm glad you got him though. It is him, yeah. Okay. He did go underground then. Good in W intuition. He went underground, chat. I knew it. Maybe I got Crucible Knights away from him then. Let's go! GG's. Damn. What a game.
Yep.
What was your plan at the start?
It was what I showed. It was just I died twice to Heroes Zaymore, and then I was having a hard time finding the last 2 levels for the int. Lost a lot of time.
And so you didn't want to do Radon for the int, or?
I mean, my last 2 levels, I did Haligtree, and I just needed 2 levels. I just kind of ran around and tried to find them.
Okay.
I thought it would be enough, Haligtree. So.
Yeah. How much did you start with?
I started with the Great Katana class.
Which, do you know how much that was? Do you remember?
I think it was 11.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I saw Radon and 30 in the same line, and, you know, that's usually a very no-brainer to just, like, do the boss for the money to level up. So I saw that right away when you marked trees. I'm like, okay, I don't know if he set up enough for Radon, so I'm just going to see if I can do that. Which was a little bit tough, because it was only +9 on my greatsword. But, I mean, it still got the job done. And then, yeah, my plan from the start was to do cracked pots into dagger only, because there's 2, you know, like by Godric. So my plan was to do either that or Scar Seals. And I decided to go with cracked pots into dagger only. But I don't know if you got a slow load or not, but I was debating on going for Tree Sentinel first. I thought that I maybe didn't have time to get all the things I wanted with Tree Sentinel. So I just got money to wield my weapon, and then went towards Tree Sentinel afterwards.
Yeah, I did get the slow load again.
I see. And so when
I
that
got
happens,
money and went back because I started with the Great Katana class. I got money, went back to Tree Sentinel, and basically like right as I warped there, you marked it.
okay. So when that happens, like you just kind of don't go for Tree Sentinel Square, like you get the slow load. I mean, there's really no point in
I don't go for
racing
anything.
it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little tough to get the slow load because that. I mean, how long is it normally?
It's 10 to 15 seconds.
I see. Yeah, that is pretty tough. That is pretty tough. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I knew that you wouldn't go for it, but I thought maybe you wouldn't, which is why I got my money from. I just popped a balloon on the way to Cracked Pots for some money, and then went back because my great sword was only -1,
Right. Yeah.
so came right back and got it. I was like, okay, this works for me. I mean, it isn't exactly my plan. Like, I want to do Cracked Pots into Dagger only on Godric, but I at least got the 3 pots from Kale while I was there. So it at least kind of made sense to go for Tree Sentinel.
Yeah, I didn't even start with pots. I was like, I'm probably getting a slow load, and I tend to do these kind of slowly anyway to get like the stones and stuff. So if he just like goes for it like at all, then I'm losing it. So
yeah,
it's just-
I didn't
else?
start with pots. I didn't start with them either. I went for like an early-ish Jarberg for the 3s, and then I also grabbed the 2s like later on that were in that like gazebo by the squirts, and I kind of like slow played it as well for the pots. So it was more so for the weapon setup because I didn't really see a route besides Dragonkin route for 2s and 3s or like Leonia Shore Merchant, but even then that was kind of slower, like not really towards anything. So I decided on the Jarberg setup route, and after that I got set up for Radon. Did Radon when you put up trees and Scar Seals and 30 ints. I'm like, okay, let me just do Radon. Did Radon, and then went back for, I think I did Dagger only before Elmer because it was more important to me. Yeah, and then afterwards I had an Altus Grace because I got Bloodblade for Dagger only. So I went towards Archery Gazing Hill for the Radon Grace. Then I already had that Grace for Elmer. So went towards Elmer. And then I was like, okay, let me just like do the Altus bosses that are not part of the square, or that are part of the Altus square, but I don't care about getting the Altus square. I wasn't like too concerned with that. I wanted to just snag up the Altus synergy. So
yeah,
you
sniped me on both Elmer and Lanciax.
I see. How close were both of them?
Elmer, I had just gotten to the elevator. Lanciax was like less than 10 seconds for sure, maybe closer to 5.
Okay. Did you do the skip?
No,
Okay, I did the skip.
I had Death Poker.
Oh, really? Was that in the Greatsword chest?
Yeah.
I had Sword Lance from Radon's Remembrance the whole time.
Ah, okay. But you didn't do a Mimby?
Well, because I already did Godric Dagger only, so the only options were Melania, Renala, Moose downstairs, and then I was going for Morgot when you marked Mimby, so I didn't really have any options. I wanted to, but I didn't really have any options. I also maybe could have gone downstairs earlier, but I prioritized Capital after Lanciax. I'm like, okay, let me go for Falling Star Beast, and then let me go for DTS. And then if Altus Boss is still not marked, then I'll go for Altus Bosses, then you got it. So I killed DTS, and then I got the Grace at the Capital Rampart. And then I did Borealis. I assumed you'd maybe want to do like a quick square after getting the Altus Bosses square. So I paused my Capital progress to do Borealis. I'm not sure if you were going for it either, but...
Yeah, I was going for Borealis.
Were you using Death's Poker for that?
I wasn't in the fight yet.
Okay. What was your plan? Like, what were you going to use?
Death Spoker.
Okay. Is it still good?
Yeah. I mean, Borealis can frost. Standard damage is fine.
Wait, Borealis can frost?
Oh, yeah.
How does that make any sense? He's literally the Borealis, the freezing fog.
Melania can rot.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Elden Ring be Elden Ringing.
Game of the year. I guess. Anyway. Yeah, then after that, I was like, okay, let me just work on capital squares. And that was when I kind of saw row 1, column 3 for you. And I was like, this is probably good for him if he gets Crucible Knights. So I was in the capital. I did the 2 Crucible Knights there. Then I did the 2 Crucible Knights, Stormvale, and then Limgrave Everjail, because I didn't want you to get value from going underground.
Yeah, that was a snipe as well. I was on my last Crucible Knight underground.
I see. Do you think you could have gotten it, like, through better execution or anything like that? Or was it just, like, kind of timing?
No.
Okay. I see.
Well, actually, maybe. I did port back to Roundtable to get the Physic and the extra Talisman pouch, because I had, like, the Magic tier, and I had, like, a bunch of really good Talismans. I mean, the damage was absurd, but, like, I probably lost time on
I
that.
see. No, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I also maybe would have gone back for damage. But I see. And then were you in the capital at all to contest the Moog Market Shackle, Morgoth's
I just killed Morgoth.
Okay, I see.
I killed Fias for NPC bosses, so.
Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty cool. That's fair. I see. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's really about it that I had for questions for you. If you have any more questions, then I would be happy to
I
answer.
saw everything you did.
Okay. All right.
I feel like bingo post games, unless it's like an insanely close game, are mostly just like the winner gets to find out what the loser was up to. That's about it. Everything else is pretty much above board.
Yeah. Are you down to play again?
Yeah, I just gotta take a sec to take the dog out and stuff.
All right. You want to do a DLC one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll be back in like 3 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah. No worries. All right, guys. GG's. Game 1 is a dub. Sheesh. Game 1 in the books. Also, I didn't know that plus reset on the 30th. I didn't know that plus reset like before the cutoff. I don't understand that. Praying for a 12-12 PCR race. Thank you, Hero of Time. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's get set up for a DLC. I triple dog dare you to rush PCR if that's center square. I'll do it. You have my word. Hello, Mike. Hope you're having fun. I sure am. Just played a good old Bingus. Shiburi's Woe. You have to take it. Where is that? Sheesh. Shiburi's Woe. If only that was legal. I don't think it's legal to start with anything in the DLC. I don't think you're allowed a starting gift. Not that they actually matter or anything. I guess the only thing that would matter would be the Lance Between Rune, I guess, for more money. What else could be useful? I guess the prawns could be useful. That's more health. There's no Stone Sword Key, I think, in the DLC to use. I don't think so. Cracked Pots you can't use in the DLC. That's a talisman that you can't use. That's useless. Maybe Bewitching Branch could be useful. I don't know. I have to test it. So yeah, basically just Rune. Maybe the summon. Probably not the summon. So like Rune. Prawns. Talisman. And Branch. Otherwise, everything is probably useless. All right, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It's not cheating if you don't get caught. Yeah. Right back.
All right, I'm back.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm also back. And I went ahead and I rolled the seed and I have a partisan. With Bewitching as nothing.
No.
Okay. Chat, what's your favorite DLC bingo square? Go. PCR. A square that has like a less than 5% completion rate is your favorite square on the board. You know, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense if the one that you don't see very often completed is one that you like the most. You know what? I respect that. I don't know why I'd expect anything different. My favorite square is probably...
All right, Partisan, and we load in with Bewitching Branch, I presume.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Jack. Best of luck on game 2.
Good luck, good luck.
To be honest, I hate 90% of the DLC squares. I guess you just don't like the DLC then. I don't know what else to say. Probably just don't like the DLC. I mean, that's valid. That's valid. I also am a non-enjoyer of a lot of DLC squares, but that is just the DLC. You just don't like playing the DLC, and that's fine. This square is shit, by the way. All 4 perfume bottles is a terrible square. 2 max, Geiss's pants, drain the water. A lot of drain the water objectives. Row 5 is kind of interesting. Below a finger, there it is. Yeah, I feel like the DLC has way too many repeat squares. Like, there's just way too many squares that I see way too often. Love me a Skidoo Avatar kill though. Yeah, it is nice. Avatar is a nice like break, nice change of pace. Yeah, probably rushing Drain here. Because Drain is just in general good in this board, even if it's not tied to a certain boss fight. $34. 22 is 11, which is 33. So 23 is still 11. 23 plus 11 is 34. Yeah, so 23 strength. Huh? Oh, it's not two-handed. I guess you can tell if you just do this. $23. I feel like you skip Scorched Runes this game. I guess there's like 3 FD bots as well on the board. That's also kind of rushable, but not nearly as rushable as Drain the Water. Like, considering what's back there. Like, the only thing that would make this more appealing would be if there's like an ADM square. There's quite a bit of south, but like doing ADM first is kind of a trap on this board because there's not like a direct objective right after ADM, unless you were rushing drop weapons. There's reason to be in Fort Reprimand, but Drain the Water is more important. This rush square really is like how much you're willing to sacrifice, right, for the square. And I believe it was Twink Time that mentioned that this is the most efficient grace to grab if you're going to grab any. Now you can take a straight line towards the skip. Which I guess it makes sense. I just feel like not having Morth Ruins is so bad. It feels pretty terrible, but it's kind of worth it in this scenario. We're also going to skip Oh Mother. Remember hearing folks say there's only a couple of rush squares in the DLC at this point? Yeah, so a lot of them got removed. I'll even one-up you and I'll tell you ones that got removed. So, the rush squares that got removed were Verdigris Discus. Blessings of Marika was removed, but now it's a rotating 2 or 3. And then, Dryleaf Dane was also removed. Black Knight Edred was changed to Black Knight Geru, or I guess kill a Black Knight boss was changed to Black Knight Geru, which means Black Knight Edred got changed to Geru. Couple other ones, couple other changes. Like, what else changed? I guess perfume only bottle boss or perfume bottle only. Yeah, Loger. Heal the Kindred got changed to obtain the book from Moore, which is fine. Yeah, Nicola Crosses. That one and Larval Tears, yeah. Nicola Crosses, I understand the removal because it gave map progress, but like Larval Tears, it could have been upgraded to like 4 and it would have been fine. Because like, I understand that 3 was a PC reliant rush square, but so is Tilia's Concoction. There's actually like more load screens with Tilia's Concoction than there is with Larval Tears, but... Should be an auto win. The golden snitch, yeah. I mean, if he were to do that, like in theory, it would take longer than the match time would allow. So, yeah. If you consider it was a first try kill, it would be longer than the match time. Sheesh, Pog. Could have been faster. If I didn't grab the great axe, would have been faster. Base game fist only run. Fire Giant took like 70 minutes. I'm pretty sure Fire Giant is a longer kill than 7 minutes, but maybe not. Maybe it is like an hour for Fire Giant. Okay, they're both church district. These two do a Great Katana all bosses only run. That's an idea. JDM. I can understand the video title. How good are Great Katanas in Elden Ring? You're cooking. You're cooking. Answer. Very good. Although I don't know what ashes are intended to be used on them besides like Flaming Spear. I don't know what else you would put on it. Blood tax, wild strikes. Okay. Would DLC bingo feel better if it got combined with base game with the same unlocked graces and stuff? You mean like if you could go to the DLC right away? Honestly, that might be a consideration for like the future seasons. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that idea has probably crossed Dom's mind at some point. I'm sure he's maybe looked for a way to implement that. So, who knows? Maybe. We need 2 flies and 3 mushrooms. 1, 2, and then there is a bunch of mushrooms up there, I think. Promise I'm gonna aggro these guys. What's this? What? Did he actually just like drop the skidoo that far away from his body? Holy shit. I think the Peng pot building is... It's up there, but I think it would have been faster to go the way that I was going instead of going this way. Stormblade, yeah, I guess, yeah. I guess a base game Ashes of War would be the best on Great Katana. Impaling Thrust too would probably be good. I don't have a plan this game. My plan was drain the water. Claws. And then a parry shield.
You're no match loud, you're...
Get squares. Oh. Oh. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Getting squares is a terrible idea. Damn. I don't have a plan this game. That's actually like really bad that I don't have a plan. I mean, I can go to Hippo, but like I don't think that's the best thing I could be doing right now with my time. Oh. I didn't level my Skidoo. Honestly, working on center square, like doing Rakshasa early, could be a good idea. Potentially. Transformation painting over here. This isn't terrible. I guess. As long as I actually do this stuff that I'm setting up. I like the idea of doing Rakshasa early, but... Okay, 6 Skidoo. We could do Hippo. I want an even amount of Skidoo. So maybe we'll kill the pot guy before going to Rakshasa. I'm thinking about like early Death Knight. I'm thinking about... I got some ideas for this board. Probably like early Death Knight after Mausoleum Square. But I didn't have to set this up now, so I risk losing Hippo. And also I'm not even doing Rakshasa yet, so it's a bit of a waste of my time. But I just kind of, I need to level up my Skidoo. Instead of taking a time loss, I wanted to do something with my time, right? Hippo is nice for level 85 too, I suppose. It'll be a nice way to get talismans. So you want to be choosing squares that are like, you don't want to get sniped, obviously, but like squares that if you get sniped, you still gain value, right? So like you're not just kind of doing nothing if you get sniped. Okay, it's some yellow damage. I'm gonna heal first before he goes phase 2 here. Instead of R2ing him. Ah! I missed. Time to pay up, freeloaders. Leon, thank you for the 4 months, man. Appreciate that. Welcome back.
Well, you're...
Okay. Buy another rock grease, I guess. And we'll buy this when we get around to it. Okay. Skidoo 4. Okay. We'll go in for Solitary Night. Switch those so we can switch this one out if we need to. I feel like Solitary Knight has like disgusting value in DLC bingo. This guy's like way too synergetic. Yeah, he has really crazy value in Bingus. Oh, nice miss, bro. I don't like my damage for Rakshasa. Get our weapon. We're gonna grab in the Rot Grease for Rakshasa. Alabaster? Is that worth swapping to for Rakshasa? Ooh, potentially. Need 12 dex, 18 int for that. Damn. I can't get the requirements for it. It's still okay, but like, yeah. Let's try it. Let's try it. Could pump with the Charge Talisman, but also my stamina might be a bit scuffed. We could also swap to it after proccing Rot, honestly, is what I might do. How you doing, Pepperidge? Yeah, he has a lot of poise, JDM. 2-drop weapons? Yes, they are. They sure are. So would like Red Bear or whatever, yeah. So 1-1. I'm thinking about doing Death Knight after this, or finishing drop weapons. I don't know which one. $26-minute Rakshasa, by the way. We'll see how this goes. Gulp. Skidoo 4. Gulp. Damage isn't terrible. I mean, considering that in the dismounting we fought her at 0 Skadu for that route that fought her, it's too terrible. Nice. That actually stops a weed cutter if it's fully charged. Oh. Okay. Probably Gaius. Wait, that even stops it too? Very nice. Very, very nice. And then I don't know if I should do Death Knight or drop weapons.
I have time for one more game. If you want. I was shadow prepping row 3.
Okay. You want to reset?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Okay.
What was your line on Drain, by the way? So I was not expecting you to be able to get the hanging pots as well as Drain due to potentially skipping Kukri.
I got Morth Highway, and then I just went there. Like I got Morth Highway, Church High Road, and then the church entrance. And then I just used.
Did you skip Egon? No.
No.
How did you get there in 7:39? I feel like when I do that, I'm like 5 seconds slower than that time. You definitely skipped Oh Mother.
Yeah, I skipped Oh Mother. I actually grabbed the Great Axe, and then I got caught on like the wood, and then I had to. Yeah, so I skipped the Kukri and Oh Mother.
How'd you get the pot bell bearings with skipping the Kukri?
I used a Bone Dart.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys grabbed the Bone Dart when you run through Church District.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. All right.
Go again.
Yeah, I just like read this board and I was like, I don't really want to play a real game on this board. I'm just gonna do something goofy.
Yeah, I didn't have a plan either. Like my plan
Yeah.
was drain the water, then pots. And I was like, I don't even know what to do right now. Like, so I just did Hippo, and then I got Rakshasa's Grace, did Solitary Knight, then did Rakshasa. So.
Oh, okay. I was in the Deathrite Bird fight. I killed Rolana for the dupe, and I was just gonna go Mariga, Deathrite Bird.
Thank you, kind sir.
Dancer,
Mm.
Jail Knight, done.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Anyway, I got a Queen Lion's Greatsword, and our nun is Crimson Amber Medallion.
Okay. Let me check. Crimson Amber is none?
Yeah.
Okay. I got the same thing.
All right.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
Damn, that was sad. I finally thought that I finally had like a plan. I was like, damn, I finally have a plan. What happened? Jack wanted to reset, so. How fast is 2 pots? That one you could do with fire. Fire and furnace could be faster than fire and fly, but fire and something. Drain the water again, golden hippo again. Problem is that now that the board has been re-rolled, like now I'm gonna have a hard time like erasing that last one from my brain. Quilines is a potential option here. Uchi is a potential option here. Yeah, let's go for Quilines. Good old impelling thrust. I see ADM Florisax. I see Hippolyta Rune.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carly.
Hello, Tater. Bingo's been good. I'm trying to brush up because I've not been very active. 14, 18, 12. You're winning? I am winning. That is true. What are we gonna rush here? I feel like the two obvious rushes are Hippolyta and then Florisax ADM. Hippolyta is probably more powerful. I guess you could drain. Drain Braid is also a combo. That shuts down Hippolyta. Potentially. I feel like Drain Braid is a little awkward because I don't know. Like, just feels like you're spending so much time going for Braid, but I guess you're not spending that much extra time. Where's the There it is. Thank you, Ghost Reaver. Appreciate that. Yeah, that was a very silly game. Early on, at least. I was able to lock it in later, but the start was a little weird. Could have grabbed the Grace there. What about Occultation or Spirit Ashes or Black Knight? Buh. Yo, Sonaf. I'm gonna try to make that work this game somehow. That's hype. Give the main weapon of its own game. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's so cool. Honest, this could be good for ADM, but I would need the stats for it. So we'll just use Queelines for now. Damn it. Okay, so we didn't go for ADM, I don't think. I guess ADM would be a bit longer without Wild Strikes, but I don't think he went for ADM. Hippo would be marked in about 2.5 minutes if he rushed it from front side. If he did Drain the Water, it's going to be in about 30 seconds.
Hello. Together, many things.
Together. I think we need 2 of those. Huge. That should sound Hippoletta. And then I might skidoo up for ADM. Get ready for ADM. Maybe check the Great Axe. Also grab the money, I guess. So I haven't upgraded yet. Yo, Graphic. Thanks for the raid, dude. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Time to pay up, freeloaders. And thank you for the 10 months, dude. Appreciate that. Welcome, raiders. Some Pokemon. Ooh. How is Pokemon? Do I hear a Gravebird? Must be hearing things. How is the Bingus? Bingus is good. Bingus is good. I'm currently brushing up because I haven't played in a couple of days. Well, besides GDQ. I'm also just giving you guys a stream because I feel like I've been lacking in that department lately.
You'll know how to lay out your...
Nothing from Jack yet? Yeah. Not really sure what's going on, but I'm sure we'll know when he marks something. Okay, maybe it was a slow-ish frontside hippo fight. don't think I bought armor, did I? I did. Yeah, he could have died to Hippo. That's true. My goal this game is to make Sonaf look broken. Have your sights on the win for season 6. Hell yeah. Will do, Mike. Has fire for Skadutri. He's right. Am I crazy or is he being like extra aggressive today? Are you fucking kidding, bro? Dude, he was being so aggressive. I don't think I'm used to him being that aggressive. Could be all in my head, but like, I swear. He's being a piece of shit right now. And I have a hammer for ADM, so that'll be fun. Oh my fucking god, man. I'm just not gonna fight ADM right now. I need money to buy another rock grease. This is what, 10k? Should be enough to buy a rock grease. I mean, I guess status effects wouldn't be that much faster if I have to go out of my way for them. I'm really not sure. The Quilline Soda was doing decent work on him. I only ever seen that guy use spells more than right there. Like, genuinely, never seen him use his Dragon's Maw more. Holy shit. That was terrible. That was genuinely awful. Let's go set up the gargoyle axe, I guess, for Death Knight.
Well, you're
The charge one. And then I guess we can give ourselves FGMS. But this is what, 24, 22? Okay. Now we have the buff as well, permanently. Let's go to Death Knight now. Death Knight's nice in this board with the talisman as well, and the catacomb. There's this weapon for what the Queeline sword. Heavy thrusting swords, I don't think are slept on PvP, but in PvE, heavy thrusting swords are genuinely the most slept on weapon class. They have like the highest DPS output out of any weapon class. They're genuinely so slept on. I'm getting hit way more often by that now than I used to. The guy with the sword. Don't really know why. I think I just trolled. By doing this. Okay, I'll give him Queeline. I'm just gonna rush Dancing Lion. I think I just trolled by not going for Dancing Lion right away. At least I don't know he has much progress towards it. Like, I have the whole shebang. I'll give him Glenn and Bellaret though, for sure. He can have that. I need to get Dancing Lion now before he doubles up with Remembrance Weapon. Hope he doesn't 3-path cross. Which it honestly looks like he doesn't. Because of Hippo. Unless he did that, like, unless he didn't die to Hippo and it was just a slow fight. I guess if he gets it, it's not that big of a deal because, I mean, he's threatening column 4 and row 3. Damn. Okay. Yeah, he's trying to just fucking double it up. Alright. At least he did it first, so we know. We know that we have a bit of a head start because he has to warp back. I wonder what he got. If what he got was a bad weapon, then we probably have a good shot of this. Yeah, like I said, going to the Shadow Keep was probably a troll. It was probably a big grief. But maybe I can win this. Honestly, if it's in the fight, I have to just kind of deal with it, I think. Huge. He's not in the fight with me. What? Bro, how? I skipped everything. I skipped literally everything. He must have gotten like Exodia for Remembrance Weapon. Yeah. How the fuck did he get that? All right.
Are you the town lady led us another town? My name is I too. Oh, are you not affected? Of St. Trine would kindly fall in. The problem is I would sack. Kind, but together. Our mother, she did. We must weep. Sad. Oh, give this. He asked me. I'm St. Trine. Oh, I have to say it's wonderful. I don't think I'll have to. You two, I'll mix up. If you find sleep is then take this concoct for you for all.
Okay. What am I doing Senesax with? This axe is holy damage. I don't know if I want to use this for Senesax. Use Dragon Scale Blade. I wonder if Sonaf is good. Probably not. Maybe Dragon Scale Blade though could be good. Roast Axe, maybe. Spike Club, maybe.
War egg on the throne. It would be the fool and your. Yeah, now there you will land. Devour. I will in the name.
Devour his throbbing heart. Pause. I might do. I don't want to do Catacomb because Matting is kind of a dead square. But I have to go down there for Rakshasa and the painting. Probably gonna do Red Bears with Mausoleums fight, I guess. Gives me time to set up the transformation at least. Because I would get, if he's doing Red Bear with Mausoleums, I would get Ram, Transformation, Senesax out of that exchange, which is good for me. I would assume he'd be in this region too. There's a lot of value over here. I guess you have to wait for the pickup to finish before you can jump. Can I jump there? True. Okay. This poise, man. Okay, it's one. Yeah, that was pretty miserable. Nice, I can wear full Rakshasa. Huge. Plus 12% damage. Permanently. We've been doing catacombs. He's been quiet long enough to where he could be working on second catacomb. I think that's fine for me if he's doing catacombs. Gulp. Make him remember you. I'm gonna grab this Grace in case he marks something while I'm running there, like so I can pivot. I can react and pivot. Prove yourself and rise! Rise! Yo, Caveson! They got paid and feeling butter chicken. Enjoy it on me. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Caveson. Appreciate that, dude. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Work wonders. Oh my god. But it's more poison Rakshasa. Because you can at least stagger Rakshasa out of Weed Cutter with a charge dart too. That's crazy. Oh, you need to not do the last hit there in that combo. Like that, and you back off. That was so scary. Give me something good. Give me something good, please. Iron Fist. Useless. Absolutely useless. Yeah, that is the worst weapon you could get from that. Unfortunately. Ooh, Crimson Amber +3 is pretty solid. That's like about as much health as you'd get leveling to 60. So it saves some levels. Veterans do be stinky doo-doo, yeah, true. Can I just say that this square is, like, uninteresting? Like, 3 is, like, very uninteresting in my opinion, or 4 even. Oh, okay. Got the crossbow in his hand. He's ready to fight. Nice heel skip. Sheesh. I guess we finished the bingo. One would have to assume that he's either doing catacombs right now, or that was a big snipe and this is pretty much GG. Those are the only two options that there really could be. Because there's no way that he gets column 4 before I get this catacomb. About to find out. Yeah, he didn't forfeit, so he has a chance. Usually, if he thinks there's no chance, then he'll just forfeit. So he's probably doing a catacomb right now, if I had to guess. But yeah, I have to go right up the mountain if. I guess if he marks catacomb, I don't have to go right up the mountain, but like, I guess it would make sense to do that. Like the grace. Yeah, because we need Matting Hand later if I have to pivot out, so we'll grab the grace. Level, I think at this point runes are not worth that much for leveling, but that is a good point. I could have done that. I was thinking about leveling, but that might be risky. Might lose the square. But your boy Sword Knight and Flame? Yeah. The problem was that I had to rush to Lion. He still ended up getting Lion. I had to rush to Lion though. I can't believe he got that first, dude. I skipped everything. What is my best backstabbing weapon? Probably just the Gargoyle's Axe. I think Jack gave up. Well, I mean, if it turned out to be that Mausoleum was a snipe, then yeah, I mean, that's just GG. Because if he was not working on Catacombs, I already have Death Knight killed, so if ended up turning out that Mausoleum was a snipe, there's literally 0% chance that he can get this now. If he was not working on Death Knight previously. I won't say 0, a less than 1% chance that he would get this Catacomb Square. But not 0, obviously. Anything could happen. It is Bingus after all. And that backside damage is pretty shit. Let's go! Sheesh. GG's.
Yeah,
So-
GG's.
Was there a snipe on that line?
I immediately went for Nameless Mausoleums after Remembrance, and I died to Rakshasa probably 10 times.
I see. Yeah.
And then, like, by the time that I finished and got the square, you, like, sniped me by, like, 5 seconds or something.
Wow. And so you didn't have a death knight, so yeah, it was... yeah.
I left the building. I was playing with my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Unfortunate.
was a very, very frustrating turn of events. I felt like this game was, like, pretty fun, and we were chilling.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, well.
I had a question about Lion. What did you have for the weapon?
Blasphemous Blade.
Okay. I still don't...
I just swapped to it full time.
Yeah, I still don't know how you got that, because when you marked Quilline, I just passed the small private altar grace, and you still got it, even though I skipped every single grace in Ballarat.
I mean,
Was it a
Blasphemous
quick
Blade.
fight?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your hit list remembrance?
Rolana.
Okay. And I guess that... I don't know. I guess your damage was good, because, I mean, my damage was pretty, like, average. I was using the Gargoyle's Black Axe, the holy one. So I guess...
I just went for spiked club from the shop.
Okay. I see.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have to watch back the lion fight, because I mean were you like chunking him with the like the damage?
Yeah,
from Blasphemous
it was
Blade?
not my cleanest fight by any stretch, but it was very fast because I just like
Okay.
kind of hit him with the Ash of War and he just
Okay,
kinda
yeah,
died.
I see. The Ash of War is good. Interesting. Yeah, I don't use that weapon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is one of the dumb weapons of the game. Just
Is it one of like the press L2 to win weapons?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, also it's just like got a Gravesword moveset on top of that, so it's kinda
Right.
like,
It also heals
press
you, doesn't
any
it?
button you wish.
Yeah.
There's no wrong answers.
Okay. I see. It makes sense. Did you grab the Grace before Lion?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I skipped that Grace too. I skipped every Grace in Ballarat. And I had a clean fight too. I guess it was just kind of slow because of the weapon difference. I even had a Curse Blade like at the door, but he ended up backing off. Like I was like, thank God. Like finally, my Curse Blade doesn't go in the fight. But
Something
yeah.
really weird that I've discovered about Blasphemous Blade. I don't know if this is all fire weapons, but I've just been like killing random enemies in Shadowkeep for a few minutes, and apparently, Fire Knights flinch from fire, which makes no goddamn sense. But the
Yeah.
Blasphemous Blade is making them flinch.
Yeah, fire has like a special property, like the flinch property. It also, in Bloodborne at least, speeds up death animations of some of the bosses.
Yeah, I knew about that kind of stuff. I just like wouldn't expect a Fire Knight to flinch from fire.
Yeah, it might just be like the weapon property itself. It doesn't discriminate between what enemy it's hitting. Probably just like flinches any sort of character like of that size, of that stature. Because I have seen that before in Fire Knights. I don't know if Quilline's Greatsword has the same effect, because that's what I had off the ripskis. I had the Quilline's Greatsword. That might also the same effect. I can go test out a Shadowkeep as well. But what was your opening plan? Was Hippo and the letter rune, I'm guessing, and then the cookbook rune to set up for row 2.
I was rushing row 2. I was doing the same shit as last game.
Okay. Did you get sniped on Death Knight?
Nah, Rolana Hitless just took a little
I
longer
see.
than
Yeah.
I got memed a couple times.
Okay. You used like club for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
Interesting. And so were your mausoleums going to be like Red Bear, Rakshasa, and then Solitary? Yeah. So I don't think you had ADM killed that game, did you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, the fire also flinches the Fire Knight who has great sword.
Weird.
It's like a
Feels
weird.
like they should figure that shit out. On
It also,
the old Fire Knight side of things.
Yeah, it also only causes that flinch on like heavy attacks. So like jump heavy, heavy. I think running attack as well might do it too, but the R ones don't.
Oh, I think my R1s were, so it must be coordinated to some kind of base poise value.
Yeah, I see. I don't know about you, but I feel like 3 or 4 mausoleum is such an uninteresting square. While I was doing it, I'm like, this square is just kind of like uninteresting. Like I don't really like this square too much, but I do see that it promotes like the map progression and, you know, like what regions you have unlocked. Could be kind of cool in theory, but while I was doing it, I was like, I don't know, this is kind of weird. Like, I don't know, running through all the regions just to fight NPC bosses. I think the only one that's really worthy of your time is like Rakshasa. I feel like the rest are just kind of filler bosses.
I don't mind 3. 4's kind of a lot, but I feel like it's just like general pace of the format is just like slow and plodding. It doesn't really matter if it's a slow square because it's gonna not be that bad at the end of the day because every square is slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if the mausoleums were like pushed more for the like drop weapons and like NPC bosses, like I think it would make more sense. But there's so many like easily accessible NPCs that either drop weapons or are bosses that aren't mausoleums. Because like, I mean, Dane doesn't drop a weapon, but he's almost always an NPC boss. Because if you greed a mausoleum, you're gonna lose NPC bosses to someone that's just not gonna greed it and go Dane. So like,
I feel like making mausoleums a variant before making NPC drop weapons a variant was interesting.
that's actually a good idea. Mausoleums with drop weapons. I actually kind of like that. That way you can't like, I don't know, like them working together is cool, I guess, but it also never will work that way because there's always just like Logre and Solitary Knight for 2 of them, like always, and then Moonrithil if it's on the board. ADM is always killed in like 90% of matches. So like, I don't know. I just think like I get the concept behind that like synergy of like going for mausoleums that are drop weapons, armor sets, etc. But there's a lot of fast stuff. Like there's a lot of like fast stuff that makes the synergy less valuable, I feel like. But yeah. What else was there? Were you going for Golden
What was
Braid at
your
all?
like? What was? I guess like I was kind of curious like what your plan was because it kind of felt like you were losing and just Psycho sent column 1. Like was that how you felt in the game?
So my opening play was to do craft hefty pots to shut down the Hippo and Letterrune, and then I would also do ADM and or like maybe Florisax, and then maybe do Drain the Water and Golden Braid, like just kind of like set up everywhere. And I mean I wouldn't do all of those. I would pick maybe 1 or 2, but the plan was to pressure row 5 or column 1 and then have that square in the top right as a little bit of a like a shutdown. And so what I should have done, as soon as you marked hit lists, I should have immediately used my priority from having main gate cross to just go to Queeline and then lion. Like I even said, I was like, I might be trolling here because I went to Church District to go up to Shadowkeep, and then I went to back section, and I was like, I'm just trolling the game here, aren't I? And then I lost lion because I didn't make it to lion in time. So if I didn't have that happen, I probably would have like put Florisax to sleep, and then maybe gone for Lightning Ram or went up the mountain for Transformation Senisax, or like I had options, but you getting Lion and Memby just made me Psycho Send the column, because if you went for Senisax at that time to pressure the column 4, I was just gonna get the column 1, and then if you had gone for like Mausoleums, we would be racing on that, and there would be a chance that I would get that. And if not, I get a Red Bear out of it. And if you went for Catacombs, like to just get a block, I still would be okay with getting some majority, like catching up out of that. So that was the thought process behind the decision to go for the column. Because I was like, I don't think I can get the column, but I can at least pressure it, so he has to address it before he just goes Senisax like right away, and then puts me into the Yolan summon. So no matter what, I felt okay with what you were doing. Like if you marked Mausoleum, I would have had a Red Bear, and I would have been able to just work on like Senisax transformation, because I already had the painting, obviously. So it would have been a toss up between which one you would do or not do for the row 3 block. Where do you find runes? The most common place to find runes is from killing bosses. That's like the #1 way to get runes. But there's some hot spots. There's like the capital has a lot of runes. If you just like search the capital, kill the enemies in the capital, things drop like 50k runes, etc.
Okay.
But bosses are like the most efficient way. Yeah. That's really about it. I guess. Were your cookbooks? Was one of them from like backside?
No, I didn't go backside at all.
So you did Prospect Town, the one behind
And
Ensis,
the 2 in Altus.
yeah, and then okay. Did you grab the Grace by the Forge, the Ancient Ruins base Grace?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were set up for Red Bear then.
Yeah, I would have had that square around. How much time would that take to do? Maybe like 8 minutes. So I would have had that square like a minute after you marked Golden Braid if everything went according to plan.
Yeah. Makes sense. I was thinking about doing Dancer as well, because I didn't know how much progress you had on the Mausoleum, but I knew that you'd probably be ahead on it. I went for it just for the Rakshasa armor set, and then I was like, wait a second, this isn't marked yet. And then I went for Red Bear, I'm like, wait a second, it's not marked yet. I'm like, can I actually get the square? And then I got it.
Yep.
All right. Well,
All right.
I'm assuming that'll be all for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go.
All right. Well, thanks for playing.
Yeah, sorry for the mediocre games.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Happens.
it happens sometimes. I'm in a bit of a funk. I gotta get some cleaner gameplay going, but it's all good. I'll catch you later, dude.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Yep. GG's.
GG's. All right. Do you guys know what time it is? Do you guys know what time it is? You guys know what time it is. Marmot chill. It's time. Sheesh. Dinner time? No, even better. It's marmot time. It's marmot time. Let's go! How do you chill with League? That game is so stressful. Bro, bingo is so stressful. Bingo is like more stressful than League, I feel like. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird like that. We need the relapse emote here too. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. But yeah, guys, if you are new here and you're new with the bingo, make sure that you drop a follow if you haven't already. I will be doing more bingo probably the rest of the week because I'm moving, so I'm pretty sure today's Wednesday. I guess it's Tuesday going into Wednesday. Yeah, so I have a couple of days left to stream till I'm moving. Then I'll probably try to stream when I get settled and everything when I move. But I'll be trying my best to get some bingo matches in. Just to keep sharp. 2:42 p.m. 1st of July. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, we got some nice bingo games in, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the stream. Again, drop a follow if you are new here and want to see more. It's marmot time though, guys. It's marmot time. If you guys don't know, I have an alt channel where I do other games, but right now I'm on a big League kick, so we're gonna go do some League over there, some League ranked. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, I'll catch you all next time, whether it be tomorrow or the next day. Bingo seems insanely stressful. Yeah, I mean it is. Like, even though I don't look like it or show it, I am extremely stressed out playing bingo. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go raid the marmot. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and thank you all so much for watching tonight. I appreciate you all, and I will see you over on the marmot. I will see you on the marmot. Have a great rest of your night, guys.